Tell me you love me. Can you do that, baby? If I give you my whole heart, is that enough for you? If I hand over my soul, is that enough for you? You can have everything I got, is that enough for you? Will I ever be the man that's enough for you? If I give you my whole heart, is that enough for you? If I hand over my soul, is that enough for you? You can have everything I got, is that enough for you? Will I ever be the man that's enough for you? For so many years and all these tears, I tried to change me, trying to live up to expectations everybody done made for me. I put my heart on the back burner. I gave you all I had from me. You only gave me half of you, and you gave me that reluctantly. I wanna be everything you want me to be. Was never taught how to love, but you expect me to have a PhD. I know love ain't perfect, baby, but you ain't trying to see.
Y'all don't be listening to him, man, when he be pouring his heart out.
And I'll admit to you, baby, I'm a flawed man. And I know I can get better with some things, but we all can. I'll give you everything if that's the cost I gotta pay. Cause all I ever wanted is for you to love me all
This that music that your mama used to have that cup of gin. And she said, Demetrius, get your ass out my room. Yeah. You gotta feel that pop. Good afternoon, good afternoon. Welcome into the night shift. I am your host, the lead dick round here in these parts here. It's the one and only Uno the one, Jimmy Hard-Headed Son. And yes, we have begun. We about to take off and get into the night shift. How the heck are you today, y'all? I feel a lot better than this morning. I think I might be at the 75% for real. I'm still a little snotty, but I'm not nowhere as near. Y'all seen this morning, my eyes was leaking, my ears was leaking. Everything was leaking today. But I don't know, man. I got on me some I took me some meds. I stayed on my antibiotics. I got about 6 more days on these antibiotics. On the little breathing treatment. I did a little treatment. It made me feel I can take a deep breath, because this morning it felt like I was running, but now I'm in this phase of just sweating. Just like I done took about 2-3 showers today. Put my little Georgia shirt on. I'm like, okay. Because usually when I get off the show, I take off all my clothes. I just be walking around my house with my little shorts and my, you know what I'm saying? Unless I'm on the phone with somebody, and then if I ain't on the phone about it, I'm in my element. So when I come back on the shows, I put my little t-shirt on and do my thing. But I just been leaking, man. I've been leaking. How y'all day been going? What y'all got on the menu? I had me a vegan BLT. You know, they got a vegan Smart Life bacon. I had me a BLT today, man. That thing was amazing. I had some avocado on my BLT. I like putting avocado on my BLT. What y'all cook for dinner today? Had me a little BLT and a little salad, little situation. What y'all have today, man? What y'all have, man? When we come back, man, you know, we're going to get into the roll call. I'm going to see who here. But right now, this is just the lounge talk. You know what I'm saying? This is how we coming to work with everybody coming in before I give y'all this desk duty for being late. Whoever coming in more late. We got a good case today, too, y'all. I was going to do like 3 or 4 cases, but I said, no, I'm going to do one good one. And we're going to have a good time doing this case tonight. You feel me? And I'm finna turn some of these lights down. That's what I'm finna do, because I don't need all these dang on lights, these light fixtures. No, I need that one. Oh, shit, my phone fell. But when we get to the interrogation room, you know what I'm saying? We'll turn the lights down. I just want to say welcome to the evening shift, the night shift detectives. When we come back, we're finna go ahead and get into this roll call. But make sure you stop by the highwaycollection.com. A lot of new stuff drop. Tay drop new stuff every week. Go sign up for the newsletter. Go be notified. Put your email in so you can be notified of all the new drops. So you can be one step ahead of the rest of the world. You feel me? When we come back, man, we're gonna get into the roll call. But Remember, you can always find something here to entertain you any day of the week. We finna get ready to make some. We going to the OnlyFans. We gonna be on OnlyFans. My girl, baby doll. Yeah, yeah. Just keep watching. Your boy got his hands in a lot of different things. So the mob, we everywhere. But any day of the week, you can always find some entertainment here on Flash Mob TV.
Welcome to the Flash Mob TV lineup. Starting with the #1 morning show, The One's Detective Agency. And the new video reaction show starring Tay White in Another One, You're Messing With It. Join us on Monday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Bossman Blake and Uno the One as they host Grown Folk Talk. And the wildest show on the internet, Uno Does the Internet, goes live every night Thursday at 9:05. And Fridays belong to Bandcamp. Join host Modest Moments as she give you a journey into Bandcamp at 6. And on Saturdays, The One's Detective Agency presents Street Beat, the Overtime Hours. Come get you some overtime Saturday, 9:05. It's a host of things here on Flash Mob Entertainment. Don't miss.
I love you, Benji.
My arrogance ain't never think you would leave me. I thought this player shit was so easy. Let me talk to you for a minute. Can I just talk to you for a minute, baby, please? Just 1 minute. The lies caught up, yeah. The trust is gone, and it looks like love don't live here. I guess you finally fed up with all of my wrongs, and I really can't say that I blame you. You spent night after night with tears in your eyes, just to wear a fake smile in the morning. You said it's all played out, you done with the game. You tired of being part of the circus. You rather give it all up and quit on love. I guess you finally got tired of feeling worthless. I don't deserve your love, but I promise you, girl, and I never ever thought it in like this. Please don't go. Don't go. Oh, please don't go. Please don't go. Stay with me, baby. Don't you turn around on me. Baby, don't you walk away from me. Please don't you give up on us. How you just gonna quit on love? You don't get a nigga back like that. You just don't get a nigga back like that. You just don't get a nigga back like that. You don't get a nigga back like that. I guess pressure was more than pipes, babe. Shit, look how you quitting on me. And I don't wanna carry on with this life, babe, because you are the air that I breathe. And what I'm supposed to tell the kids that they daddy made a mistake that may ruin their life. And what I'm supposed to tell my mama when I'm broken hearted at the front door with all of my shit. And now she getting on my case, cause that's the way that my stepdaddy did her back then.
We are back. We are back in this thing, man. Please don't go. Oh, 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 oh. Please don't go. Don't you turn around on me. Baby, don't you walk away from me. Baby, don't give up on us. Baby, how you just gonna quit on love? You don't get a nigga back like that. Man, y'all don't be listening. You don't be listening to your boy, man. I be telling y'all my whole goddamn life. Y'all be like, oh no, how you and your wife be? Go listen. Go listen. I don't miss a beat. I don't miss a beat, baby. Yeah. If y'all want the writings of a narcissist, man, god dang it, bro. These things on a little moss, bro. Come on. Come on, Timmy. I killed his ass. See? I don't be wanting to be a killer, but don't push me. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, Mr. Mothman. Sorry, y'all. I had to wipe a nigga nose. I had to get him right. I unplugged everything in the process. So we gonna get back right, man. Let's get into the roll call. Man, here we go with the rigmarole. Sorry, y'all. I'm fighting mobs and shit. Got me fighting demons. I'm fighting demons. Now I'm back. Oh, hold it, wait. My other light went out. All right, I'm back. I'm back, y'all. I'm feeling good. I'm back. Let's get into the roll call. Let's see who made it to work and get into this case because we got a lot to discuss this evening. Look who there. Look who the first one in the building. It's my girl Sharon. Sharon, how you doing, boo? How was your day? The folk ain't working too hard, did they? You told them you had to go. You got another job. You know, your money on the check should be here tomorrow. Yeah, my girl Muff in the building. Hey, boo. Hope your day is going amazingly well. She said, we are ready for work. My girl Fee in the building. Hey, Fee, what's up? What's up? What's up? Good evening. Good evening. Look who it is. It's Detective Booby in the building. The number one twirler in the nation. Booby, what's up, man? I hope everything good your way. She said, good evening, good people. We miss you in the mornings, but I know you be on the, I know you be in the back line, but we miss you front and center out here in these streets with us. Thank you for being here. Look, Fee said, hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Must said, hey, boo. We listen if it's sincere, yeah. Clearly you are feeling something. Yeah, I'm feeling better. Yeah. Yeah, I'm giving you that 63 you were talking about yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, they tested me for COVID. I was good to go. I was good to go. I'm feeling good. Man, I'm feeling good. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I've been on my little meds. I've been trying to get right. A breathing treatment. I've been blowing the hell out of my nose. I've been doing all the things that I need to do. Drinking water. I ain't smoked today neither, but I'm finna smoke in a minute. I'm finna I know y'all was like, you don't need to be smoking no weed. Mm, I'm finna get me one in, and I ain't really get me one in while we do this case. Oh, I'm eating a grilled cheese kidney. Boy, that's my favorites. Hey, Sharon, that grilled cheese junk. For Zappy's, add that goddamn on tomato. You can get you, hey. Yeah, that used to be my junk for sure, for sure. Hey, my girl wanted it and couldn't even tolerate it. Dang. Fish and grits, dang. Fish and grits do sound good. Well, we was doing that fish and grits back in the Gap before it became popular to everybody. That's what I used to be like, damn, y'all, it's new. This ain't new. We been doing this in the country. Hey, I had some baked chicken and roasted potatoes. Ooh, them smashed potatoes. Them smashed potatoes, you take them little roasted potatoes, smash them up, put a little goddamn salt on that motherfucker, some garlic, ooh, mozzarella, some freshly grated mozzarella on that motherfucker. That thing go crazy too. Try it out, man. Sharon, she got me acting domesticated again. Yeah, I like that. I just learned how to cast on my TV. Oh, so you watching me? Back up. Last time I watched on tape TV, I was too damn close to the screen. I was yelling in the bring my voice down. Hey, how you doing? That's good. You ain't got to turn your volume down, do you? Am I okay? Risa, what's up, girl? Good evening, ladies. I'm rushing trying to get in here. Hey, y'all. I'm glad you're in here. Look who skated in back just in the nick of time. Cause we were just finna say, welcome to work, detectives. Let's get to this case. My girl Fee said random. I'm over here tearing up these banana popsicles. Banana? Only thing I like banana is banana pudding. Sharon, I love them just about a whole. Fee, I just ate some of this non-vegan. Oh, nah. With the banana, it was good. It was good too, ain't it? Yeah, that non-vegan banana. Hey, Muff, you got some without bananas? Y'all, I'm so tickled. She made this banana pudding and I ain't gonna be able to eat it. And you just having a good old time with her banana pudding, ain't it? Poor Tink Tink, like you done did my baby wrong, man. No, it's got bananas up and all through it. Tell her I'm up the street. I'll come get a bowl. I'll bring my own bowl too. Not the rigmarole. Yeah, all the rigmarole. We ain't doing all that rigmarole. You feel me? Y'all, no, once you pass on the tomatoes, you don't like the tomatoes? The tomatoes be good, y'all. Hey, I done talked enough. I done talked enough. Y'all ready to get into this case? Let's get into the case. And the night's case is called Grandpa, is that you? That's you, Papa. Like my grandkids call me Pop Pop. Yeah, Pop Pop. Big Poppy. Yeah, I'm here. Welcome to work, detectives. This is the night shift.
Only a select few is brave enough to face the type of criminals, derelicts, hoodlums, and plain-out lowlives that come out at night. This is the One's detective agency, the Night Shift. Criminals are afraid of us. Your host and lead detective of the agency, oh no, the One. Welcome to the Night Shift, detectives. I think it's time for us to get to work.
Ivan, step out here.
You got a warrant for your arrest. Yeah, so it's for murder charges.
Dang. They got Ivan in here talking about for murder charges already. So y'all with it? Y'all say Ivan guilty. Ivan came out like he didn't give no hand on, but what for what? Arrest for what? He looked at the warrant like, but who don't murder? We locking him up. We putting him in cuffs. We putting Granddaddy in cuffs. Or we need some more info. Fee said, hey, not Grandpappy. Robert. Sharon said book him. What we doing? We booking him? We put him in the cuffs. I'm gonna go ahead and put him in there.
Detective, put the cuffs on this one. At least until we figure it out later. Cuff him, now.
This is 60-year-old Eileen Gowan. She is briefly seen here leaving this apartment complex with a briefcase. This is the last time she would ever be seen alive.
911, what's the address of the emergency?
So we were driving down the road to go shooting, and there is a dead body on the side of the road.
Eileen's body would be found 13 days after the last time she...
They just discarded Miss Elaine just to the side of the road like some trash, bro. That is tough. That's tough, bro.
She was seen on CCTV. Police believe she was entangled in a deadly love triangle prior to her murder.
Elaine! How you this old and you jugging like this? Ain't no way you this all you auntie. Did they say she was 60? She my mama age out here still. When do we ever grow up, y'all? When do we ever grow up, bro? Yeah, man, they just threw Shawty on the side of the road. I know they mad, but God dang, don't discard her on the side of the road like that, bro. Yeah, that's foul, muff. Bro, a love triangle at 60? Man, what? What the hell, Eileen? Eileen, what is Eileen? Auntie Lean. 63 getting it well, yeah. She got, yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. You out here, that's like my mama out here talking about, yeah, me and Charles, you know, I got Charles at the house, I got Henry. Get your ass in the house. I wish I would catch my mama talking about Sheila. Girl, if you don't get your deacon ass in that house. Well, hey, let's get back to the case. Auntie done did run, hey, she wanted her cake and eat it too. Look at her smiling. Look at her smiling. Auntie wasn't playing. Real P, TT.
But over the course of the next several months, this cold case would turn out to be far more complicated and even more disturbing than they could have ever imagined.
When me and her broke up, she moved in with a guy, and he tried to mess with her.
And all I know is his first.
Oh, y'all seen that with Granddaddy. Y'all seen that with Granddaddy talking about she had moved in with a guy and he tried to mess with her. So they pointing fingers at each other. They pointing fingers. No, he did it. Ooh, they ain't, boy. We don't never start this P, boy. We don't never start this P. We gotta go ahead and nip this shit in the bud, bro.
All right, then nip it. I say this calls for action, and now, nip it in the bud. First sign a youngster's going wrong, you got to nip it in the bud. Nip it. You go read any book you want on the subject of child discipline, and you'll find that every one of them is in favor of bud nipping.
Take care of it.
Only one way to take care of it.
Nip it.
In the bud.
Right.
We gotta nip that in the bud. We back at it.
Three. Turning westbound on
Central 166.
Oh, now we on a high-speed
It's
chase?
his father in the car, and he's called them saying that he's possibly going to try to crash the car.
On February 13th, 2023, Eileen Gowan was seen leaving her longtime job at Sugar's Diner. She had just told her daughter over a
I'm on the way to pick up my thing. Mike! Granny!
text message that she was on her way to pick up some things from her friend Mike, who she had recently moved in.
Hey, she recently moved in with Mikey now. Granny done recently moved in with Mikey. Are we putting Mikey in jail? Are we cuffing Mikey too? We got Pop in the goddamn cuffs. Mikey, the second part of the triangle. We can't have no right angle. We gotta have the whole goddamn triangle now. Are we locking Mike up? Are we locking Mike up, bruh? Eileen. I love Barney Fife. Me too. He one of my favorite characters. No cap. Him and Roscoe P. Coltrane. Yeah. Nip it in the bud, man. That's what we do. We nip it in the bud over here. Damn, he really about to crash out, man. Oh, Mike got us off. What is up? Hey, Modesty. Listen. Mikey over there like, yeah. She done came to me. She left that one over there. Came to me. You know when they come to you, you feel like you wound up on the old school, on the old move. Hey, sounds like she was moving out. Yeah. I think she was just choosing it, bro. Ain't want to let that coochie go. Cuff. My girl said cuff him. Let's get Mikey in some cuffs. Y'all.
Detective, put the cuffs on this one. At least until we figure it out later. Cuff him, now.
With, after breaking up with her ex-boyfriend, Sam Brammer, only a week earlier.
God damn, Mikey and Sammy, Ricky, Pop was Pop name wasn't Sam, was it? A week, she done moved that fast in a week. In a week, bro. Let Mike make it for a minute. Nah, Mike a part of the triangle. He a part of the triangle offense. Hey, we got him in the Roscoe P. Coltrane. Yeah, like, I don't, bruh. Are we locking Sammy up too? Not he didn't want to let it go. That coochie on the go. I'm talking about Coochie Dash, DoorDash. Order that coochie is the boom. I'm going to Mikey house. I'm going to Sammy house. I'm going to Johnny house. Like, what? Well, this that goddamn Geritol.
Strangely, she would specify that her co-worker at Sugar's Diner would be the one to drive her there. However, as Eileen left her workplace, no co-worker would show up. Instead, strangely, her ex-boyfriend Sam would be the one to pick her up. Hours would go by, but Eileen would
She talking about the co-worker came and Sammy came up. So we ain't locked Sammy up? Or was Sammy the first one we locked up? Cause I need to know. Oh, I like Ernest T. Bass too. I like Ernest T. Bass. I like him. It's another little character I like. he was on the Dukes of Hazzard. Damn. No, he wasn't on Dukes of Hazzard. He came on after the Dukes of Hazzard. It was a like he was in the service, and the dude used to be. Is it Gomer Pyle? I think it's Gomer Pyle. I used to rock with him. He had his own little show too when he was in the service. It used to be in black and white. Yeah, I used to watch that. Hey, so Sam, I think Sam might be granddaddy. I knew it. Mike done called Eileen and Sam together and took them on a high-speed chase. He was crashing out. Boy, that boy was, yeah. I thought Sammy was first. Okay, that's Sammy. Okay. That ain't Son Kid's feet. That's a thought. Yeah, nah. That's Sammy in the truck. They just did the high speed. Let's get back to this case, man. Let's unravel. Gomer Pyle. Okay, Sharon, yeah, you got me right. But I used to love that show, too. His long ass chin.
Never show back up to Sugar's. The owner of the restaurant, Megan, would begin worrying as to where Eileen could have gone and started frantically sending her messages.
Y'all like this shot right here for the night shift? You know, we got to be different from the mornings. This right here cool with the night shift. Y'all rocking like this? All right, bet. It's the same base,
asking
but
for
a
her
different show. That's what
whereabouts.
we're doing.
But oddly, she would receive a single message back saying, "Leave me alone, I'm done." This was very strange.
Who said that message back? Leave me alone, I'm done. I thought that was Eileen. Eileen was saying, let me go back here. I'm sorry. I don't like doing it, but I got to do that a little bit one time. Nope, go back for sure. I got to go back a little bit, y'all.
Strangely, her ex-boyfriend Sam would be the one to pick her up. Hours would go by, but Eileen would never show back up to Sugar's. The owner of the restaurant, Megan, would begin worrying as to where Eileen could have gone and started frantically sending her messages asking for her whereabouts. But oddly, she would receive a single message back saying,
"Leave me alone, I'm done." Why would she say, "Leave me alone, I'm done" to her manager? That's Sam ass. His big goofy old ass don't even know how to send back a good text message. That is Sam sending that message back.
"Leave me alone, I'm done." This was very strange coming from Eileen, as she almost never texted, usually resorting to phone.
Oh, God. You know them old heads ain't finna do all that texting and all that rigmarole. Jenny finna call me. Them text messages gonna be short and sweet. Sometimes it don't have no punctuation. Sometimes you don't know. She got a call. She might not have them glasses by. You gonna talk about "leave me alone, I'm done" to the manager. And she done been working at the sugar spot. But you ain't even a smart killer, Sammy. Now, this some real old school TP. That's real TP. That's TP. TP, are you with me? Oh, yeah. It's the trailer park and they ain't going nowhere. Yeah, the killer sent that text. I agree to Sammy. But it's Sammy. She look like a friend of my mama back in the day. She the one that always tried to feed you. Her food ain't had now piece of season on it, but she loved the color. She loved to watch. She loved everybody. She was known in the hood. She looked like Eileen. Yup. That was Emotional Man. Yup. Eileen done best thing he had. She was trying to get on. One big run on sentence. Ain't boy, what? You don't know if they mad, sad, glad. You just gotta, what, mama? Let me call her.
Phone calls and was often extremely responsible. Something strange was going on.
That's that Kurt Reed.
The day would go by and Eileen would never be seen. The following day, Eileen's daughter would file a missing persons report for Eileen to the Council of Bluffs Police Department, and an investigation began. Detectives would begin collecting CCTV footage from everywhere in the town to try and fully document where Eileen went the day of her disappearance. But this would be quite the lengthy process. So without anything to go by, police would start asking her family and friends Apparently, after leaving her ex-boyfriend, Sam Brammer, a week earlier, she had stayed with her new friend, Mike Brockman, a man her family claimed had likely assaulted her the night before she disappeared.
So Mike sexually assaulted her the night before she disappeared. Sammy done found out. Oh, you done gave Mike some pussy. She be like, he raped me. He took it from me, Sammy. I was done with him. You fucking lie. A lie. I can't believe you, bitch. Wow, wow. This story, wow. Let me get back to this, bro, because I'm over here speculating. The truth is probably crazier than mine. Speculation.
This shined a suspicious light on both of the men she was involved with, so police would bring in both Sam and Mike for interrogation and...
Hey, is it time? Y'all ready to go over here to the interrogation room? Is it time for the interrogation? We finna find out from Mike and Sammy, man. We finna question Mike and Sammy. Hey, this some real ghetto TP tomfoolery. Yo, let's go on over here to the interrogation.
see if they could find any leads. Mike was a friend of Aline's who met her at Sugar's and became very close over time. It was still unclear to officers what happened to Aline. At this point, for all they know, she could have just gone MIA and taken a break from her stressful life. However, if anyone would have the clues as to where she went, it would be Mike.
So basically, as you know, I talked to you on Monday.
I'm really trying to see, like, Mike and Sam, if Mike is if he SA Eileen, why he charged for that right now? Because that's two crimes that happened. Both of them can be guilty. One can be guilty of murder. One can be guilty of SA. Who y'all think did it? Mikey or Sammy? Mikey or Sammy? Put it S, Sammy, M for Mikey, man. I'm going Sammy, man. But it might SA that lady, he need to be goddamn on. Man, bro, it's too much going on. We got to nip this.
All right, then nip it. I say this calls for action, and now, nip it in the bud. First sign of youngsters going wrong, you got to nip it in the bud. Nip it. You go read any book you want on the subject of child discipline, and you'll find that every one of them is in favor of bud nipping.
Take care of it.
Only one way to take care of it.
Nip it.
In the bud.
Right.
Wednesday, I guess, was the first day I talked to you. I had received information from some of the family that you and Eileen were possibly in a relationship, or kind of sort of. She may have lived with you for a few days or a week or so. But if you could just kind of go before Monday, just kind of tell us how you guys know each other, how she ended up out there at your place, that kind of thing, and then we'll kind of move from there.
She was a waitress at Sugar's, and I knew her from in there, and I talked to her before and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
See, Mikey got that old TP, old white man player voice. Yeah, Lane used to work up there at Sugar, and stuff like that. I told her, I said, Sugar, come around here with me, and I'll change your life. Feel me? Like he got that sauce on him. See, I ain't 100%. I'm still up. That's why I ain't spoke yet, y'all.
It was like on Tuesday or Wednesday night that she got kicked out.
We nipping this in the bud.
That's the way he would stay at my place for a couple of days. I think it was Friday. She called me and she said, I won't be coming back. She says, we're getting back together. Her and her boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And all I know is his first name's Sam.
So lean. You laid up with your boy. You laid up with Mikey. Let them beat you down, eat you down, treat you down. You let them do all the three downs. Eat you down, beat you down, treat you down. Feeling good. Y'all laid up. You got kicked out. You came back to slime, eat you down, beat you down again, sent you to work. You get to the job, call yourself, well, hey, I'm going back home. Blessings. Blessings. What? Eileen, you a darling. She the victim, but I gotta get her a dog and dog on this one.
Ugly dog, you a ugly ass dog. 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 Yeah.
Somebody said Eileen daughter look like that ugly dog.
I don't know anything else about him. Okay. And so I didn't see her. And then she called me crying on that Saturday night. And she said, oh, we got into it. Can I come out for a day? I said, you can come back out. But you got to be gone Monday because I can't have this. I'm single. I don't want anything like this going on.
Well, Mikey said, don't bring that pressure to my house. Don't bring that pressure to my door, baby. I'm single, baby. I can slang this dick. I want to slang it. You over here enjoying it, eating your treat and your beating, and you go to your man and eat. Don't bring that to my door. I don't want now smoke about that coochie, baby, that you giving to me willfully, okay? But then, see, I don't even think, Mikey, I don't believe that essay. Come on now, from what you heard so far right now from Mikey. What you heard from Mikey so far? Y'all thinking that essay true? You can't put nothing past them folk that be doing that to them lady though, but y'all think that you think he did something to Eileen? Cause Eileen hadn't gave that man the coochie 3-4 times in the week. Bam. Then she done told him I'm getting back with my boo. He still took the coochie back. Why he gonna take it when she bringing it, serving it to him? Y'all let me know if y'all think my boy Mikey guilty of that essay that they talking about. Let's get back to the case, man.
Two initial thoughts can be made upon hearing Mike's story. On one hand, it seems like Sam was back together with Eileen, so Sam would be a much stronger person of interest, as he'd likely been the last person to see her. On the other hand, Mike may have had a deep connection with Eileen, meaning if he learned she got back with her ex-boyfriend just days after moving in with him, he could have played a sinister role in her disappearance. But detectives plan to let Mike tell his side of the story before confronting him about the suspicious relationship.
So I took her to work Monday morning. That'd been a week ago yesterday. Dropped her off at 5 a.m. And she was supposed to get off at, I don't know, she said 7 or 8. Her daughter was going to pick her up. She's going to go to her mom's and get her safe and take to her daughter's. And then she was supposed to come back to work at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, then I get a phone call from the bar saying, hey, have you seen her? And I said, I haven't seen her, I haven't talked to her, nothing. Oh, she didn't show up for work. She didn't show up. I said, I haven't heard anything. And I tried to contact her and couldn't get a hold of her.
So the job knew that. So the job knew Mikey number to call Mikey, the side dude. Oh, all y'all is in cahoots. Oh, so when I found out if my girl cheating, I gotta come kill up all y'all. The job, the manager, the janitor, the parking valet, the sous chef, the goddamn lunch chef, the silverware roller, the bus boy. I gotta X all y'all out because y'all know she been gallivanting. See, y'all be playing a dirty game out here, man. Y'all be playing dirty game. Let me get back to the case, man. Cause I'm like, I'm not getting back to the case before we nip this shit in the damn
All
bud.
right, then nip it. I say this calls for action, and now, nip it in the bud. First sign a youngster's going wrong, you got to nip it in the bud. Nip it. You go read any book you want on the subject of child discipline, and you'll find that every one of them is in favor of bud nipping.
Take care of it.
Only one way to take care of it.
Nip it.
In the bud.
Right. Messaging, I says, all your stuff that's bagged up is going to be sitting behind the bar. You got to get it. I want it out of here. I don't want to mess with any more of this. And I never, since 5 o'clock that Monday morning, I'd never had any contact with her, phone, text, or anything.
See, just with that right there, and they just showed Mikey text, and he spit that thing verbatimly how he said it. Mikey did not say that woman, man. I'm gonna say this. I think Eileen probably liked Mikey more than Sammy. Straight up. So all this rigmarole that he did this to her was probably started by Sammy ass to get the heat off him. When she said she was going back home, that probably was, she was dead already. They hadn't even, and she supposedly had been texting with Mikey talking about, yeah, I'm going back home. You were just laying up with me. I was just putting that work on you. You ain't just finna text me no random talking about I'm going back home. It's good. Yeah, nah, Sammy did that, man. I'm on Sammy top. I'm blaming Sammy. I'm riding with Mikey.
And then I didn't know anything till right before you called me that she'd come up missing.
Okay.
Mike would go on to claim that he never had any sexual relationship with Eileen and that she stayed in a completely different room to him while living in his house.
Mom, they didn't have the silverware roller, the bus boy, and the valet parking lot Sugar. I thought Sugar's was a high upstanding establishment in the TP land. Yeah, sure, they were there doing all that gallivanting. Look who, what is wrong with these folk, man? I've never been in a love triangle like this with old folk. I thought y'all were playing bingo, enjoying y'all golden years. Y'all out here causing more rigmarole and problems than the young bossies. The OCs out here. Sugar sound like it was lit, muff. On God. Mikey got sauce. That's what I'm saying. Mikey got sauce for real. But she said she was going to get her stuff from Mikey's house. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, Sammy spreading rumors. Sammy a hater. Look how Mikey said he yeah, Mike ain't buzzy. Yeah, so yeah. He thought when them old heads get throwing their hand around like this, you know what that means, but I'm done with that. I'm done with that. She played me. She done flailed me around too many times. All them people was 2 or 3. All of us 2 or 3 people. Hell no, they had none of that. Look, I'm going to do these. V, what's up, V? He said, look, I'm going to do these ones. But in my defense, I'm married to a Virgo, and she like things a certain way. And I'm a Virgo detective, so I like things a certain way too. Tell my sister, make sure you get your, see, y'all be wanting to take these shortcuts. Go around the corner. I don't find, no, we like to take every single step. Virgos don't like taking those shortcuts. And we like our shit detailed how we like it, okay? And it better look professional. Hey, V, make sure we get these warrants straight, man. Make sure you have this thing professional. Put them folks information on these warrants when you send them out so we can process these things the first time right. Welcome to Death Duty.
Well, detectives, look what the cat's drug in. Get the coal out your eye. You're overslept. Death Duty, detective.
House. However, detectives know more about Mike than he thinks, and with some information Eileen's close friends shared with them, they don't.
Hey, what it do? OG in the building. What's up? Cause man, I hope everything good your way. I hope you're in a good place, a good space. I love when you be in the building, man. I hope everything good. I hope goddamn cuz good. I hope you taking care of and y'all smooth. But I want to say, hey, cuz, welcome to desk duty. Go ahead and VO just came in. He on desk duty, so you can get.
Well, detectives, look what the cat's drug in. Get the coal out your eye. You're overslept. Desk duty, detective.
I don't believe he and Aline were just friends.
Welcome in, cuzzo.
Has anybody said anything to you that Eileen was saying anything about you? Have you heard anything about her making any statements about you and your behavior while she lived or was staying with you out there?
No.
So you haven't heard that she may have made a statement that you possibly assaulted her while she was out there?
That's that's right, Fee. That's a good one. Now I like that they done got into it because she had told him she did not tell Sammy ass. She did not tell Sammy, I'm choosing you over Mikey. Mikey had them put that thing down, eat it, treat it, and beat that little cooter like how she liked it. Dropped her off at Sugars and told her, hey baby, I got some more sugar when you come back. She was liking that lifestyle. She was feeling that. But Big Sammy ain't want to let her go because that's the only thing he knows. So she was like, "But I'm finna go. I'm done with this, Sammy. Bitch, you going over there to Marcus?" Pow. Pushed her out like Fee said. I'm with that, Fee. That's a good theory.
That statement was made to a couple people that you supposedly laid down on her bed with her and spooned her from behind. Is that
okay? Let's get into it.
Can you tell me, is that any of that accurate? Any of those statements?
I would not do that because, like I said, she was a loose cannon. And she's scared.
I mean, I guess here's the deal. You're a grown man. She's a grown woman. You know, if there was any type of whatever contact between you that was consensual, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
I mean, she was crying that first night she come out and I hugged her.
Okay.
But there was no relationship, no asking for it or anything.
This information is, well, concerning, considering it would be unlike Elaine to make up blatant lies.
Mike ain't even getting no Gucci. See what I'm saying? Good nigga, Mikey. You use a Mikey. You just use him. Mikey ain't even getting no sugar. You use Mikey up. Damn.
This magnitude. However, with little to no evidence, other than a few rumors coming from her friends, police can't harp over these allegations and decide to wrap Mike's questioning up. At this point, Mike is still considered to have potential involvement in Aline's disappearance, but with a lack of leads, they direct their attention to the only other potential suspect, Aline's ex-boyfriend, Sam Brammer.
You already met Detective Dyer?
Yeah, we get first names, but
yeah, this is Detective Dyer. I'm the sergeant that you talked to on the phone. My name's Ted Roberts. I'm a sergeant.
When I got on the phone with you, you said that I was the last person to see her alive.
Oh, I didn't say that.
Yep.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Yes, you sure did.
I said you were the last person that saw her before she went missing.
Sam wasted no time adding more suspicion onto his name.
He came right hot in there, didn't he? Oh yeah, you was the detective that said I was the last person to see her alive. He was like, no, I didn't. I said you was the last person to see her before she went missing. Hey, came in there hot, full of that Rezekiel. Yeah, pissed off. God damn it, where's Mike at? He's still mad at Mikey. Cause he think Mikey in his cookie jar. Mikey ain't even in the cookie jar yet. Eileen ain't even busted down for Mikey. So you just out of control. You a jealous, enraged ex-lover out of control. And here I am thinking Eileen hoeing Mikey say he ain't even got a taste of the grace yet. She holding out, doing it the right way. Mikey whining and dining and learning his boo. And hey, Sammy, you, yeah. Sammy on some other shit. Sammy is some matter of fact, Sammy, the way you came in here, bro, you know what you are.
You a ugly ass dog. You a ugly ass dog. You a ugly ass dog. You a ugly ass dog.
Ugly ass
The
dog,
phone
Sammy.
recording shows that the detective never mentioned Sam being the last to see Eileen alive. Eileen has been missing for less than 48 hours at this point, so the fact that he's already alluding to the idea that she's dead is awfully disturbing. But this would only mark the beginning of Sam's unsettling choice of words during the interview.
Try to stand on B, I'm finna say some real shit, B. I'm telling you, when I know I was dead and wrong, when I was in my real narcissistic, oh, you can't tell me shit, when I was in my real dog era, when I was an ugly ass, dirty, filthy, stink mutt. I wasn't even a dog, I was a mutt. When I was a mutt, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. Yeah. When I was that, oh, when you got me dead to rights, I'm coming to that bitch wanting to fight. Who the fuck fell? Knowing it's a lot. Knowing it's the truth. Knowing it's the truth. Now I want to fight because that's the only way I can get it. That's the only way I can get out of it.
No, I want them to arrest me so I can have a lawyer.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I think you misheard me there. I got it recorded. I'll have to go back and listen to it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not what I said. But I mean, basically, we got a crazy deal here where, Eileen is evidently, her family and everything else, she's
I didn't do nothing.
never done this kind of thing before. She's never just, took off and gone. They all know
what she does is she comes to me. She's moved in with me 4 or 5 times. But usually when she moves in with me, she stays away from home.
Yeah, because they said they talk every day. The daughter and her talk every day on the phone or whatever she says. Yeah.
If they need something, then they'll get hold of her.
Okay.
Oh, that's my
Just like when she got arrested for the DWI, she went to jail. They finally bailed her out. What did they do? They took her and dropped her off at the bar.
Okay.
And she was homeless.
Okay. If you could, I just need to know what went on Monday morning. What happened Monday morning with you?
She texted me.
Okay.
And wanted to know if I would come and get her because one of her friends supposedly was supposed to come and get her.
Okay.
And supposedly ran out of gas.
Okay.
So
did she tell you the friend's name or?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I got there and I said, I'll be there in a minute. She goes, don't come inside. I don't want Megan to know that we're back or you're with me. I said, okay.
Okay.
And I pulled up, she gets in the truck. We take off, run out to this, supposedly the one that tried to do something with her.
Mm-hmm.
And dropped her off there. Then I left.
You picked her up and dropped her off at her side, nigga? You just said you picked her up and dropped her off at Mikey's. And then you said he tried to do something to her. So not the friends wasn't making this rumor up. You were making this rumor up, Sammy. Bro, we finna come on, bro. We finna go ahead and nip this in the bud, bro. You playing with us like we stupid.
All right, then nip it. I say this calls for action, and now, nip it in the bud. First sign of youngsters going wrong, you got to nip it in the bud. Nip it. You go read any book you want on the subject of child discipline, and you'll find that every one of them is in favor of bud nipping.
Take care of it.
Only one way to take care of it.
Nip it.
In the bud.
And then wasn't too long after that is when she called me I think she was at my house knocking. See, you can't get in my apartment building unless you have a key to get in.
Sammy, man, nip this in the bud, boy. We got you, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and do this, y'all. I don't know if y'all, you know what I'm saying? Oh, damn, I gotta create it. I ain't even, I gotta create it. Well, I was finna book them. I gotta do some book them DaOnes. We're finna book, brother. But we gonna go ahead, we still gonna book them.
But I think she was knocking on my window. I didn't look. I didn't care. I just wanted to.
Nah, we can't book DaOnes on here. We gotta do something different. We gotta come up with something new.
Want to know if I could talk to
Kimmy come up with something new, y'all.
About letting her move back in because this guy. Now that's true.
When?
That night.
The night before Monday?
So according to those text messages, said the guy she didn't say she moved back in. Ask Emma, can she move back in? Because the guy something raped me. I seen that what it said in the text message now.
Night before Monday, yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know if that was true or not. I don't know if she was just saying that to get me to take her back or what. I don't know.
This statement adds more weight to Aline's allegations towards Mike. If Mike did do these things to Aline, then moving out and staying with Sam would be completely logical. On top of his statement, what Sam is about to reveal to detectives will make the allegations much harder to dismiss and place all the suspicion back on Mike.
And she says, please talk to Emmy, see if I can come back home. He me last night. Sam, I love you. I promise I'll quit drinking. Please give me another chance. And she says, I'm hanging out with her. And this was at 122.
What's it say?
And
Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Does this story sound real to y'all? Does this sound for real? Like, is this really what he thinking is going to persuade these detectives to say, yeah, Sammy. Yes, Sammy, I agree. No, bruh. No, bruh. Bruh, you discarded, shouted on the side of the road. We seen you were the only one we seen physically with this woman the day she went missing. You were the last person she was with before she went missing. Bro, I don't want to hear about what you talking about she raped. We got this man in here. We talking to Mikey. Mikey ain't never get no pussy. How he raped her? Sammy, bro, come on, boy. Hey, what we got? What Sammy need to do, y'all? Put it in the comments. What do you need to do? Tell me. I'm gonna wait a second.
All right, then, nip it. I say this calls for action, and now, nip it in the bud. First sign a youngster's going wrong, you got to nip it in the bud. Nip it. You go read any book you want on the subject of child discipline, and you'll find that every one of them is in favor of bud nipping.
Take care of it.
Only one way to take care of it.
Nip it.
In the bud.
it says here, I'm hanging out with a friend. I will get a hold of you later. I'm not going to work.
Hey, let's use our real detective skills. Damn, boy, I'm trying to be sharp, and I ain't feel like this. I ain't feel this clear mentally in a few days, for real. Eileen don't talk about I'll get a hold of you later. I'll call you back later. I'll talk to you later. That's an old white man word. I'll get a hold of you. We men say that. I'll get a hold of you later, boy. But when I get a hold of this boy, women don't say that. This is a message that came from you, old school. Look at that punctuation. Ain't a damn piece of punctuation going on. Ain't no capital letters, nothing. That is him. That's Sammy ass talking to text right there.
I'm not going back to work.
Back at 2, right?
I think 2 or 3.
Yeah, okay.
I can't remember.
Okay.
And then to go to work, go back there. They treat me like shit. And then she says, you've seen it. They have. I mean, but I can't say nothing. And then
I don't think they treated her like shit because her manager was looking for her. They called the side nigga, they called the police, they called you, they called everybody. And Megan didn't want to see that y'all was back together. The manager who called was the one that said she didn't come to work after only missing a few hours from her shift. So how did they treat her like shit? Bro, this is not the truth. This is not the truth, Sammy. And it just sounds like you over here just like blah, 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 blah,
You a ugly ass dog. You a ugly ass dog. You a ugly ass dog. You a ugly ass dog.
Sammy.
No. I said, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me this earlier when I was talking to you? You're drunk. You're drunk, ain't you? Be honest. That's why I can't do this no more. Please, do not call me no more, text me no more.
Look at the same text styles. Look at the same text styles. It is the same exact text style. Bro, you put 2 question marks. Bro, this is you, Sammy. Come on, bro. You sound doofus. You doofing smirks.
I'll be friends with you at work. And that's where she got pissed off. Said, you.
Based on these texts, it really seems like Aline's disappearance was just a way for her to take a break from her traumatic life. If the allegations are true and her ex-boyfriend refused to give her a place to stay, well, then running away for the time being is completely reasonable. Sam's story seems solid so far, but there's one tiny detail that just doesn't quite add up. And this detective has just picked up on it.
But you said you dropped.
Look at goddamn Raynard. Raynard is looking like Sammy. This when you know a white person pissed off with you when they be like this. Well, what? Like, okay, but when I get you with that right there, that's your goose is cooked. Let's get back to the case.
Her off in front of Mike's house.
Yeah.
And you watched her walk into the...
All she did was she got up and she walked in front of the truck and she walked in front of the truck and I went and turned and that's when I left.
Okay, so you didn't see her get into the house, anything like that?
Okay, let me
So
get out of
if
the way.
she had walked away from there, I mean, that's quite a ways away from your apartment complex. I wonder how she would have gotten to you.
6 miles. 6 miles ain't nothing, bro. Because me and Shawty, we probably walk about anywhere from 4.5 to 5.5 miles a day. We walk our neighborhood, both sides of our neighborhood, and then we go up and down our hill, my driveway, probably about 10 times, and we get about 5 miles in, 4.5, 4.7, 5 miles in. That's not long. It take us about an hour and 15 minutes, 20 minutes to do that, right? So that's not unreasonable. 6 miles, it's not a big gap in the distance. We used to, every morning for with boots and use with the Marine Corps, we used to run to the, you know what I'm saying, run that with boots on. Come back and do 200 push-ups and 200 sit-ups and 20 pull-ups and yeah, but I was, in the Marine Corps, I was in my best shape. I was dropping dick off. Let me get back on subject here.
What is her friend was supposed to come and pick her up?
Sam claims the day of Aline's disappearance, he drove her from her workplace at Sugar's Diner over to Mike's house to get her belongings. After that, he drove off, assuming she was to be picked up by one of...
So, hey, let's keep it real P. Let's keep it real P, bruh. You telling me, men, Vyoshi, ladies too, listen. You telling me that I, as a man, you done told me you my boo, you my thing, then my coochie. You done called me and told me your side nigga done raped you. Come get you from work and take you over there. And I just pull up and be like, yo, go on in there, get your stuff, come on out. No way in hell. That's a lot right there, Sammy. Y'all ain't have no words. Y'all ain't even change no words. Y'all ain't get the punching. You ain't draw your pistol on them. You ain't do nothing. Ain't nothing happen. Y'all just pulled up peacefully and came on out. This story don't match, Sammy. It don't match, Sammy, dog. Like, that's what I'm saying. Let me get back and talk to the detectives, man, because y'all been dropping that real shit. Well, that's a lot for us. I'm normal too. That ain't a lot. You just ain't do it in a while. You feel me? Hey, and mother at the job, you probably walk about 3 miles a day. Just don't even know it. In and out them room, back and forth, up and down them hallways. You don't know it. You just don't know it. You probably walk that much at work. Straight up. We ain't walking, jogging, or running no 6 miles. Shawty. Yes, you do. I promise. But then Mike say he took her stuff to Sugars and left it behind the bar. Exactly, Fee. But Shawty talking about he pulled up to Mikey's house. Well, I wish you would bring your country ass over to my house with that girl talking. But why would we take him to another man's house? That's what I'm saying. Share who? Who? V. Yeah. I'm talking about what Soldier Boy said. Like that. Well, who? Nah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's going down. It's going down. I do. Oh no, I know it. Let's get back to it, man. This boy lying, boy.
For friends. Fortunately, police can easily cross-reference these claims using surveillance footage. At this point, the majority of the CCTV camera footage has been obtained from the day of Eileen's disappearance, so detectives quickly wrapped up Sam's interview so that they could further investigate his claims. Additionally, the detective would apologize for assuming Sam's earlier word choice was suspicious. After nearly 48 hours of compiling the surveillance footage from around
they let Sammy walk away.
On the town, officers managed to put together a complete timeline of Sam and Eileen's car ride.
Ding them shits, man. Yes.
At 8:30 a.m. on February 13th, Eileen would patiently wait at her work, Sugars, for Sam to pick her up. Eileen needed a ride to go and purchase a new apartment since Mike had kicked her out. She would tell her boss and daughter that a friend was picking her up because she didn't want anyone to know her and Sam were back together. Eileen and Sam would first drive to her mother's apartment, Dudley Courts. She would be seen carrying a suitcase-like object out from her mother's apartment, then leaving with it. This would turn out to be a safe containing $1,200, which she had planned to use as a down payment for an apartment. At 9:30 a.m., they would drive directly to the Sherwood apartment complex to purchase the apartment. However, the complex happened to be closed, so they were unable to purchase anything. This is where the timeline starts to deter from Sam's claims in the interrogation room. From 9:45 to 10:30 a.m., Sam's car can be seen driving all across town. He went in multiple circles and even made a quick stop to Burger King at 10:30. However, he never drove Eileen to Mike's house like he had claimed. In fact, Sam's car can be seen driving in the opposite direction to Mike's house the entire morning. This is concerning, but it would only get worse. For the next 2 hours, Sam's truck goes off the grid. It's completely unknown where he went, and no CCTV cameras had managed to capture his location. Luckily, at 1 p.m., his truck would appear back on the same streets he circled on for hours that morning, and eventually, he would make his way back to his own home at the Cottonwood apartment complex. But things were different.
That boy was feeling famished. He said, well, I didn't work up an appetite. Let me go get Impossible. Cut mine in half on the boards. Yeah, no cheese. No, I'm good. Yes, lunch fry. Yeah. And you done hit him for $1,200. And then tried to finesse talking about Mikey raped her, bro. You took shot it right to Mikey. You didn't even go by Mikey's house, dog. And then see how green that boy is? You finna charge him man with a sexual assault. Talking about he raped because you done did this, right? Trying to throw the trail off. Now y'all finna tell this man whole life. Now y'all, he's single. You finna tell me whole life now Mikey getting the town rapper being a rapist, bro. Sammy, Sammy, boy, this is Sammy.
You a ugly ass dog. You a ugly ass dog. You a ugly ass dog. You a ugly ass dog.
In all the recordings past 1 p.m. Eileen was no longer with Sam. Cameras had clearly captured that Sam was nowhere near Mike's house the entire day, so why would he feel the need to lie about where he dropped Eileen off? This footage paints Sam out to look awfully suspicious. And while both Sam and Mike have some strong dirt to their name, Sam's clear lies convince officers to bring him back to the station the very next day, this time to confront him on his false alibis. Unbeknownst to detectives, this very interview would spark a months-long game of cat and mouse involving...
Was that Eileen damn daughter in the damn Walmart with Sammy?
Involving a high-speed pursuit, unsettling clues, and a chilling discovery. But before we get to that, let me tell you about today's sponsor, ShipStation. Every business owner knows the headache of juggling multiple shipping platforms and carriers, especially...
So, y'all, on that footage, it looked like that was her, man. I might have to spin bad, bro. I don't know. I want to make sure. I want to see. Hold on. Let me see. What's that? If that was that lady bomb for the fall out time. All right, let's see.
Longer with Sam. Cameras had clearly captured that Sam was nowhere near Mike's house the entire day, so why would he feel the need to lie about where he dropped Eileen off? This footage paints Sam out to look awfully suspicious. And while both Sam and Mike have some strong dirt to their name, Sam's clear lies convince officers to bring him back to the station the very next day, this time to confront him on his false alibis. Unbeknownst to detectives, this very interview would spark a...
Who is that? Is that her? I don't know. She look kind of, I don't know, bro. What y'all think? Y'all think that's her? Y'all let me know in the comment. Yes or no? You back at it?
Months-long game of cat and mouse involving a high-speed pursuit, unsettling clues, and a chilling discovery. But before we get to that, let me tell you about today's sponsor, ShipStation. Every business owner knows the headache of juggling...
Ooh, so... This just put a whole nother spin on it. Is the daughter involved with Sammy trying to get that money on? That little $1,200. A little $1,200 ain't nothing, y'all. Like $1,200. What? $1,200. My daughter blow through that in one. Goddamn, she in cart. Bop! She does. I mean, that, man. You killed her. I don't know, but look, exactly. Hey, Walmart catching all the criminals. I don't know if that was her though, but like, oh yeah, like it looked like Shawty though. It looked like her to me. That looked like her bad. Back to the case.
back to the interrogation room to explain the inconsistencies in his alibi.
The other day when we were in here, you told me that you got a phone call from her and you went to pick her up from work. So if you could do me a favor and just kind of go through that timeline again. We know that it was somewhere right around at 8:30. So if you can just kind of go through that timeline again as far as...
I'm not too sure on the time.
Okay.
But anyway, she texted me that morning, and I didn't text her back. I called her, and she wanted to know if I would come and get her because some girl was supposed to pick her up.
But you said earlier Mikey was supposed to pick her up. She said Mikey was supposed to pick her up. You know what I'm saying? You said Mikey was supposed to pick her up earlier, Slime.
And she ran out of gas. So I went and picked her up, and she got in the truck. I left, and she wanted to talk to me about helping her get in the apartment because she lived in the same apartment building I did, but she didn't pay her rent, so she got kicked out. But she didn't want to go home right away. So me and her just went right down Broadway, and then she wanted to stop at her mom's house. I stopped at her mom's house, and she was in there for, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes. She come out of there, got back in, and then we was going back down Broadway, just talking some more. And she promised me, she wanted me to drop her back off at his house. But she made me to promise I wouldn't do nothing to him, and I told her I promised. As a matter of fact, when we get there, you just get out, you walk in front of the truck, I'll go turn around and I'll leave. And she said, okay.
Okay, so you went up there, you dropped her off, then what'd you do?
And as soon as I pulled up, and she didn't want me to go in the driveway in case he was there.
Okay.
And she got out of the truck, and when she got out of the truck, she walked.
Mikey, the camera ain't pick you up going up to that man's house at all, Mikey, at all. In not one piece of this is the truth, Mikey. Like Sharon said, he should have written down some notes to keep up with it. Son, like he ain't straight at all. Yeah, nah, he off.
In front of the truck, and that's when I went straight, turned around, and came back.
Okay.
And
so you went back down to the highway, went back down to Kingsville.
You left her there?
Huh?
You left her there?
Yeah.
Or you...
No, she got out of the truck. She didn't want to come in.
Just a second ago, you said she went in, grabbed clothes, came back out to your truck, and you guys left again.
No. That was at her mom's house.
Clearly, Sam is lying about where he was.
Sammy, bro, come on, bro. It's time to nip this shit, Sammy.
All right, then, nip it. I say this calls for action, and now, nip it in the bud. First sign a youngster's going wrong, you got to nip it in the bud. Nip it. You go read any book you want on the subject of child discipline, and you'll find that every one of them is in favor of bud nipping.
Take care of it.
Only one way to take care of it.
Nip it.
In the bud.
Detectives know it, and it seems like Sam is starting to realize he won't be able to keep up his fake story for much longer. Even after being told that cameras show him nowhere near Mike's house the entire day, Sam insists on his story that he did in fact drop Eileen off at Mike's house. With this, the detectives would take a brief break from the room to watch the footage over again, just to triple check that Sam is 100% lying. And to nobody's surprise, the footage showed Sam on the opposite side of town during the time he claims to have been at Mike's. So when the detectives return to the interview room, they'll use this information to try and get Sam to own up to his lies.
We got a small little snap here we need to talk to you about, okay? So you said after you dropped her off, out there off of Highway 191 at that residence, you headed back to your apartment. We checked some of our cameras, okay? And we have camera 36th and Broadway. And we have your truck going westbound at 9:28 a.m. going to Omaha, okay? When you pass 36th and Broadway heading west. So you didn't go home, you went over to Omaha, it looks like. Do you remember what you did or who you saw?
I don't remember going to Omaha.
Where'd you go?
I told you I went straight home. I don't remember going to Omaha.
Well,
you don't remember.
Camera doesn't lie. It's your truck and it's your license plate number.
Right.
Okay. At 36th and Broadway at 9:28 a.m. Going west toward 480. And then 1 hour later, you're coming back from Omaha, and you're going eastbound coming back into Council Bluffs. 1 hour later.
No, we're going home.
Where'd you go?
I went straight home.
Sam is stuck at this point. No matter what information detectives reveal, he will not admit to anything. At this point in the interview, all Sam...
I ain't even finna lie to you. Shit, my little brother, we don't talk right now. We don't speak. But my little brother, when I was taking care of him for the 15 years that he lived with me free and I took care of him like my son, you can catch this nigga in the act on camera. And I'll be like, bruh, why you did such and such right here? Bro, I ain't do that. Bro, this you right here. Hell no, but I don't know what, man. That's some, man. I'm telling you, he'll lie. You can have him on camera, on video with full 4K. You can have him at 8K with the sound. All his tattoos visible. He looked directly at the camera, dude. He be like, nah, that wasn't me. That's what Sammy doing right now. Did they say snafu? Yeah, they say we have a little snafu here. Yeah. Tell Sammy I got family members that can help him with his lies, but hey, boy, I got some professional lies in my family.
Has left is to simply reject everything the detectives tell him. They know Sam isn't telling the truth, but why he's not telling the truth is what remains to be seen. However, with Sam seemingly uncooperative, all detectives can do is end the interview and let Sam back onto the streets. Until more concrete evidence can prove he had more to do with Aline's disappearance than he claims. But fortunately, letting Sam back onto the streets would lead them to the exact evidence that they were looking for. While law enforcement was working away at this case, another investigative group would be working in the dark. Aline's family. Everyone held hope that Aline was still alive, but with time passing, her family was demanding answers. Sam and Aline had a long history of arguments, physical assault, and much more that the family was well aware of. They knew Sam had more information about Aline.
That was a different girl. I just seen a clear shot of the old girl in the family picture at the bottom. She was kneeling down. That was a different girl from the CCTV video that was with Sammy punk ass. So I apologize to her daughter. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad we ain't put her in no cuffs. You know what I'm saying? Tell Sammy I got... Hey, they still letting him go. That's insane to me, too. Like, what is going on between the sheets in my home? Hey, Sammy lie like my Uncle Wayne, but Sammy lie like my brother, my Uncle Bubba. What?
Aline's whereabouts than he had told them. So, to figure this out for themselves, Aline's son, Jack, would show up to Sam's door that same night.
That just pissed me off to find out that she got a son of age. And you mean you ain't press Sammy ass about your mama? You mean to tell me you ain't press Sammy ass about your mama? You a lame. Isaac Edwards was 20 times bigger than little 14-year-old Demetrius Dallas, but that man was terrified. I told him, I said, you better not go to sleep because I promise you I'm going to kill you. I went and stayed under my mama's bed when she went to work. He knew I was under there. He would not come in that house. My mama said, Demetrius, come on, guys. Not playing. I'm going by my mama. I'm going by my mama, bro. Finally, somebody coming to take over Eileen. Because Sammy's been the big bully. Mikey 2P. Mikey 2P to mess with him. Or Sammy might have knew Mikey got that fire on him, so he ain't try Mikey. But how you, boy, like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, Sammy like, oh, they old ass fighting? Yeah, like, Eileen's on a punk. That's what I'm saying. Don't do that, Fee.
and he
Yeah,
would
instead of
pound
doing
on the
my boy
door,
like that
and
now.
upon opening, Jack would ask the simple question, "What the hell did you do to my mom?"
Okay,
In
press
Jack's
up.
words, Sam stared at him as if he had seen a ghost and then shut the door in his face. Sam panicked. Whatever he did to Aline, people were starting to catch on. Later that night, Sam would talk to
He shut the door in your face. You gave him an opportunity to shut the door in.
his granddaughter, Emily,
Okay.
and would claim that he was going to harm himself so that he could go visit her deceased grandmother. This shocked Emily, as in her eyes, Eileen was still alive. Quickly, she would call 911 to report everything Sam had just told her, and shortly thereafter, police would locate a drunken Sam at his local bar.
Hi, sir. How are you?
Good.
Is this your vehicle?
Yes.
Hey, can I talk to you real quick?
Yeah.
Do you have any weapons or anything on you?
No.
Hey, we were called to check your welfare. Okay, I think you talked to your granddaughter earlier, and she was concerned about you, some of the statements that you made to her. I'm here for you, man. Tell me what's going on. Why are you feeling the way you're feeling?
My girlfriend, it was like a week ago, me and her broke up. She moved in with a guy, and apparently he raped her.
What's his name?
Only thing I know, he goes by Mike. Me and her broke up. She didn't have a place to go. She moved in with him. She told me Friday he tried to mess with her. So I called my son and see if he can move back in, because he kicked us out. So I called my son and see if he can move back in with her. And then I went to his house, got her stuff, took her to my son's. And then the next morning we went to work, and then she went right back to him. So I don't know.
So what comments did you make to your granddaughter that would be concerning this evening?
I just told her I'm going to go out and have a couple of drinks and that I love her. That's it.
Okay, did you mention something about seeing Grandma tonight?
What's that?
Did you mention something about seeing Grandma tonight?
No.
I would like for you to talk to somebody tonight. I would like for you to talk to a medical professional. Okay, I don't want to have to drag you up to the hospital, but I most certainly will. I think
Yeah,
based
that's what
off
I'm
of what the
saying,
granddaughter
like-
has told us tonight, and kind of the
Oh, she call you?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
yeah. So
She was crying when we went and talked to her. I mean, she's
Oh, really?
extremely- Yes, she was very emotional.
Her best friend and aunt are currently at the apartment because of what you said.
Wow.
based off of what they have told me tonight, I'm going to give you one of two options. You can go up willingly and talk to a medical professional tonight,
Okay.
or I can take you up there and you'll stay there for 72 hours. Okay?
I can't have my granddaughter come get me?
No. Based off of what you've told us and what's going on in your life right now,
Yeah.
you need to talk to somebody. I don't think that we will be doing our due diligence to do our job
Your what?
to
Your
make
what?
sure
Your
that
due
you're not going to
diligence?
hurt yourself.
Your due diligence? Your dilly-dilly? Your what? Your what? What'd you say? What'd you say? Your what? Your due diligence? Your due diligence? Okay.
Based off of what's going on with you and your girlfriend.
Right.
Okay. You need to talk to somebody tonight. Okay. And so the best course of action is to go up to the hospital, your choice, to go to talk to somebody about it
That's
tonight.
what I'm saying. Like,
Sam's mental state was clearly deteriorating.
none of that made sense. I'm gonna call my son to see if he can move in with her. The willy-nilly diligence. I don't know what kind of diligence that was, but it was there.
Whatever happened to Aline, regardless of his involvement, was really getting to him. Following this, Sam would be placed in a psychiatric facility for the next 2 days, where he would undergo therapy and psychiatric care. During these 2 days, detectives would aim to gather more intel on the case, this time by interviewing the family of Eileen and Sam. They'd bring in both Justin Brammer, Sam's son, and Nicole Shipper, Eileen's daughter, and both of them would reveal significant details crucial to solving the case.
Detective Zach Milner. I just want to get as much history as you can tell me or talk to me about when it comes to your mom. What was their relationship like over there?
I'm talking about the thighs, I
What do you mean by that?
He didn't like her drinking. He thought he could change her get her to stop drinking. I told him that he can't because she won't change for her kids. She's not going to change for a man.
Okay.
And he seemed to think that he could change her, so he kept trying with her. But there was things on his part and her part that were not healthy. They both had jealousy issues. He has a very short temper.
Mm-hmm.
And littlest things will set him off, and it's just, it's like ridiculous. When they were good, they were good. But when it was not, I was constantly in the middle of it because she's my mom and that's my boyfriend's dad. And
They were good when they weren't drinking.
What the fuck is going on? Sorry for my French, y'all. Your mama is dating your boyfriend, daddy. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. What the hell? Y'all finna be step siblings and lovers. Man, what in the fuck? What kind of trailer park shit is this for real? Man, you got to admit that.
All right, then, nip it. I say this calls for action, and now, nip it in the bud. First sign a youngster's going wrong, you got to nip it in the bud. Nip it. You go read any book you want on the subject of child discipline, and you'll find that every one of them is in favor of bud nipping.
Take care of it.
Only one way to take care of it. Nip it. In the bud.
She wasn't drinking. She'd bicker, she'd argue. They start arguing. It just escalate. Next day, they were fine. They go to bed angry.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever see it get physical?
No, never seen it physical. He told me she grabbed him by her neck a couple times, but that was about it.
Bitch, that's physical. Stop taking up for your daddy. He grabbed her by the neck. That's physical, brother. What is you with? You got a daughter? You want somebody to grab her by the neck and say it's not physical? I mean, it is ways that, never mind. But that was physical, what your mama had went through with your daddy, stepdaddy. I don't even know what to say about the relationship no more, bro. I'm just going to let it play.
Okay. Why would he grab her by the neck?
No, she grabbed him by the neck.
Oh, okay.
It seemed like Sam and Eileen had a rocky relationship, but it rarely escalated to the point of violence. And if the fights did turn violent, it was Eileen doing the physical harm to Sam.
The week prior to last Monday, what was going on?
they were separated. She called me before she went missing and telling me how she don't want to get back with him because she's tired of him throwing her out for little reasons. And she's sick of not being able to have a stable home because he just gets so mad at the smallest things and just kicks her out.
Did Emily want her to go, or was it your dad that wanted him to go? Was it Sam?
My dad.
Okay.
He'd take her back, he'd kick her back out, he'd bring her back, kick her back out. Told me to stop. I mean, you guys need to just separate. So we're separate ways.
Sam's family strongly suggests that Eileen was in fact the troubled one in the relationship, and Sam tried over and over to cut her out of his life. This only perplexed detectives, and simply doesn't explain why Sam's been acting so strangely following Eileen's disappearance. 2 days after these interviews, Sam would be released from the psychiatric facility. Fortunately for Sam, no new leads had come out regarding Eileen's death, meaning he could finally have some peace for the first time in the last week. Or so it would seem. Because on February 21st, the same day Sam was released, he would go to Walmart to restock on alcohol. However, right as Sam was about to get in his truck and leave, an off-duty officer spotted him and decided to ask some questions related to Eileen. Hesitantly, Sam asked to move his truck, and then he would talk to the officer. But the moment he got into his car, Sam would slam on the pedal, nearly hitting the officer, and floor his truck down the road, flying past pedestrians. The cop would jump in his car and begin chasing Sam, who would only pick up speed as he ramped up to over 100 miles per hour down the peaceful roads of Rexburg, Idaho.
How's that getting in blood?
Turning westbound on he's now eastbound on A.
He was off duty.
If that deputy's in the white top, he can light it up. He's approaching him.
The chase continued for multiple minutes, but it became clear to officers that Sam had no plans of slowing down. So the chief officer radioed in to call the chase off.
Shut it down. Shut it down.
Sam had just successfully run from the police, and while he was having the time of his life, this chase obviously made things much, much worse for Sam. Not only was he now highly suspected of murder, but is also wanted for evading arrest and reckless driving. A couple hours after his escape, he would simply return back to his apartment as if nothing had ever happened. Ironically, this would actually postpone Sam's arrest, as more officers assumed he would be hiding in a more clever place, and searched around the town instead of checking the Cottonwood apartments. In fact, the entire day would go by, and officers had no trace of
That man took out on the high-speed chase to his crib, and y'all did not go to his crib. Sammy took you on a high-speed chase in an F-150 from 1993. Hey. So how's he evading if that's what I'm saying? You off duty, bro. Why you pulled up on me in the first place to ask me anything? You off duty. Like that, like. But the officers are trapped. Y'all didn't go by the apartment. Y'all didn't go by his house.
Where Sam could have gone.
Okay.
But the fun would only last for a day, and the pressure must have gotten to Sam, as the next morning he would turn himself in to police. Sam would be charged with eluding and reckless driving and would be placed in the Pottawatomie County Jail. However, Sam would only spend one night in the county jail after being bailed out by Emma Lee. So by the grace of a miracle, yet again,
bruh, Sam is wagging. He beating the hell out of
Sam Brammer was back on the streets.
He beating the hell out of these folks.
During this time, Sam would go to the bank and hand them a large stack of cash to deposit into his account. This wad of cash would come out to be approximately $1,200, the exact amount found in Eileen's safe that she had the day of her disappearance. Additionally, Sam would drive his truck over to the scrapyard. He would ask to fully dispose of it, crushing it to pieces, and even shredding it after. To make sure this got done, Sam would meticulously watch the entire hour-long process, ensuring his car was turned to dust. It couldn't be more obvious that Sam had something to do with Eileen's disappearance. The lies to detectives, the disturbing comments to Emma Lee, running from the cops, cashing in Eileen's safe money, and now shredding the only potential piece of evidence he had left. On top of all of that, detectives had looked into the claims involving Mike Brockman and discovered that Mike was at work all day at Omaha, Nebraska, nowhere near Sugar's Diner where Eileen was last seen. All of that leaves Ivan Sam Bremer as the final suspect. But with no direct evidence, all law enforcement could do is wait until new clues came their way.
He's a dweeb.
911, what's the address for your emergency?
I don't really have an address. We're off the exit of Crete, Iowa, over by a public shooting area.
What's going on?
So we were driving down the road to go shooting or whatever, and there is a dead body on the side of the road.
Male or female?
It's female for sure.
On February 26th, Eileen's body was found underneath a bridge just miles away from Sam's apartment. The body was unrecognizable, but the clothes matched the exact outfit Eileen was wearing the day she had disappeared. Someone had killed her. Medics would pronounce Eileen dead on the scene, and she would be taken to the hospital to get an autopsy done to determine her cause of death. But her results would come back strange. Eileen had 8 blunt force impacts to her head and a fractured front tooth. Well, gruesome. None of these injuries were sufficient to cause her to die, so her cause of death would be ruled as undetermined. Unfortunately for police, this meant they wouldn't be able to immediately charge Sam with murder. However, with all the sufficient evidence they'd gathered throughout the course of the investigation, they had enough to charge him with abuse of a corpse. Quickly, they'd receive an arrest warrant, and for the 4th time that month, officers would arrive at Sam's apartment, this time to finally seal his fate.
Abuse of a
Hello,
corpse?
morning. We're looking for your grandfather. Is he here? Okay, just 1 second. Just go. Sam, right? He goes by Sam. Okay. Is there anybody else in there?
No, just him. He's sleeping.
Okay. Has he got any guns or anything like that? Okay. Well, he's got a warrant, so we need to talk to him. Just let that officer in. I'll be right there.
Ivan! Step out here. Show us your hand. No.
No.
Hey.
Okay. Come here. You got a warrant for your arrest. I'll let you smoke that if you just.
Let me put it up.
Just no. Oh, you can smoke it. All right. All right.
Get my shoes?
Yeah, we'll get them.
You're not.
Yeah. We'll get them. I'll
Put
put
them on
some.
the list for.
Huh?
Put them on the list for.
I'll explain it here in a minute. All right.
Step second. Use of a corpse.
What the fuck?
Okay.
I don't understand this charge
We'll be able to
either,
call you a
bro.
little bit. Thank you.
How you can get me for abuse of a corpse, but y'all can't get me for the murder? If she died, like, what? I'm confused on this charge. Can somebody help me out to understand this one? I'm definitely confused.
Sam's games had finally come to an end. Sam would eventually go to court for the murder of Eileen Gowan. Forensic pathologists would spend weeks investigating Eileen's death, and eventually they would discover zipper marks on the neck of Eileen, signifying that she was strangled to death, likely by Bremer. This pile of circumstantial evidence seemed to be enough for the jury, and on November 17, 2023, Ivan Samuel Bremer was charged with second-degree murder, abuse of a corpse, and theft. He was sentenced to 65 years in prison.
Dang. 65 years in prison, bro. That case was kind of crazy. Hey, when we come back, we're going to break it down a little bit.
Welcome to the Flash Mob TV lineup. Starting with the #1 morning show, The One's Detective Agency. And the new video reaction show starring Tay White in Uno the One, You're Messing With It. Join us on Monday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Bossman Blake and Uno the One as they host Grown Folk Talk. And the wildest show on the internet, Uno Does the Internet, goes live every night Thursday at 9:05. And Fridays belong to Bandcamp. Join host Modest Moments as she give you a journey into Bandcamp at 6. And on Saturdays, The One's Detective Agency presents Street Beat, the Overtime Hours. Come get you some overtime Saturday, 9:05. It's a host of things here on Flash Mob Entertainment. Don't miss.
Make sure you tap in tomorrow night with my girl Modest Moments while she takes you on a journey to holiness with the hit series Bandcamp. Tap in tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern, and 4 Pacific time. Make sure y'all tap in, man. Make sure y'all spend by my boy Young Tay White. Dropped a new video. Jermaine Dupri and the best of Kevin Gates. Y'all check him out, see what you like. But tonight's case, man, Sammy, man, I'm glad they didn't use no mental health as an excuse. Because, we always got to use mental health as a... Look at the cat answering the door being nosy. Damn, Simon, what they come here for? I seen that too. I was like, dang. Y'all know he wrote that warrant, right? Bruh. Y'all know, bruh. We got him for abusing the corpse. He stole that money out there safe. He was kind of stupid to me. He was damn stupid, bruh. He was damn stupid. He tried to be, he had a smart intentions. He had crushed the car, shred the car. Yeah, you can't get no trace of evidence from it. Boom. Right? But you didn't even have an opportunity or a way to go against what it's a rebuttal, but I don't want to call it a rebuttal. You don't have a way to debate, but I don't want to use debate. It's another word that I'm looking for right there that I'm stuck. Like you don't even have a leg to stand on per se on your alibi because the camera got you. And all you can say is, oh no, I went home. No, I went home. Then you went on a high speed chase with these folks. As soon as you got out the mental hospital, you told your granddaughter what went down. He really got 65 years on circumstantial evidence because they didn't have the physical evidence to convict him. If you'd had some good legal representation, he might have could have beat that. He might have could have wagged on that a little bit. What y'all think? Y'all know tomorrow I gotta go get up in the morning, take my baby back, take him back to Tallahassee, FAMU. Then Saturday I'm headed back to Baton Rouge to take my baby her car after we done got it all serviced and got it right for the Baton Rouge weather, got an air conditioner, belts changed and all that. So y'all, I ain't gonna see y'all in the morning. What I might do is record an episode tonight and just play it in the morning for y'all. And we have a good case. We still have a good time tomorrow. So I appreciate y'all rocking out with me. I might pop up in about 10 minutes to come on and just talk some shit. No cases. Look uncut. I used to do the Uno Uncensored thing when I just come on and just we have a good conversation. If you up and you feel like kicking it a little bit, come on, tap back in. But y'all, I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and go to bed. Y'all did well tonight. Do y'all thing tomorrow and this weekend. Be a light, be bright, and shine. Spread some love, man. It's hate everywhere. Spread some love, man. Be that friend that you want. Be that parent that you want. Be that daughter that you want. Be that son that you want. Do what you do. Hey, look, Tay done came in. Tay was here the whole time, though. Tay be coming in, he don't say, just be watching, he be vibing sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, I ain't going to bed, bro. I'm finna be up. I'm finna pop some shit. I love y'all. If y'all don't hear nothing that I say in any of these podcasts, man, just know that I thank you for showing up. If you got anything that you want me to show up for, make sure you show up. Make sure you let me know and I'll show up for you. Follow the crew, man. Follow my boy Young Tay. Go tap in with my girl Modest Moments. From GFT 912, Grown Folk Talk 912. And with that boy Boss Man Blake. Go. Follow my girl, Baby Doll the Big City. Go follow. We got big things popping in the mob. We do it all. We do it all. Thank y'all for being y'all. Love y'all. Out of here.
Only a select few is brave enough to face the type of criminals, derelicts, hoodlums, and plain-out lowlives that come out at night. This is the One's detective agency, the Night Shift. Criminals are afraid of us. Your host and lead detective of the agency, oh no, the One. Welcome to the Night Shift, detectives. I think it's time for us to get to work.